We don't give up. And this is just the beginning.
That's the latest ad from Emily's List as part of the group's new Madam President campaign. They're in Iowa today, drumming up support for a female presidential candidate. Senator Claire McCaskill of Missouri was in Des Moines to kick off the campaign, and so was Heather Matson, who's the vice chair of the Iowa Democratic Party, who joins us now from Des Moines via Skype. Heather, hi. I want to start on this. Iowa is one of two states, Mississippi is the other one, that has never elected a woman to Congress, so that's House or Senate, or as governor. Obviously, Hillary Clinton did not win Iowa in the 2008 caucuses. What are you guys, why is it important to sort of seed the prospect of a woman president in a state that surprisingly, I think, has struggled to elect women to office?
I was definitely excited to have Emily's List here and getting us kicked off. Iowa, you're right, historically has not elected a woman to Congress, either the House or the Senate. And there are many of us, me included, who are not happy about that and definitely want to see it changed. I think some of it just, is history, and things have changed and organizations have changed. And we're now in a position where there are a lot of activists on the ground and voters in general who want to see that changed and actually get a woman elected.
So you talk about the change. Do you think the environment's changed quite a bit since 2008, since Hillary came in third behind John Edwards and Barack Obama in the primary? How has that changed? Are there just more people on the ground? Is it Hillary? What is it?
I think it's a combination of things. I think that the demographics are changing a little bit. I think more young people are getting involved. We at the Democratic Party are very focused on engaging women and young people to get them voting. So that I think is making a huge difference. And I think, when people talk about 2008 and the fact that Hillary came in third behind Barack Obama and John Edwards, it wasn't so much, in my opinion, that it's because she was a woman. Rather, it was just an organizational thing. And, Barack Obama, as everyone knows, broke a ton of new ground in how he ran his campaign. And that makes a huge difference. So I think that in combination with the fact that Hillary has clearly done a lot since then, and being Secretary of State, that certainly elevated her even more. And, that will make a difference going into the next cycle.
And Heather, I want to get you on one more thing, which is I know that the effort is called broadly Madam President, but within 60 seconds of the opening of the event today, Hillary Clinton's name was brought up. She's obviously the one everyone thinks of when we talk about a woman being elected president. The question I have for you, because it's a question I get a lot, is she has not said she's running or not. If she doesn't run, are there other people in your position as the vice chair of the Iowa Democratic Party, are there other women, and specifics would be helpful here, who you think are, I always say to people, no one is Hillary Clinton, male or female, in terms of a resume in the Democratic Party, but are there women who you think could have real appeal in Iowa?
I think that a lot of women could have real appeal in Iowa. We are having some different women coming into the state from all over that are going to make a difference, I think, in helping mobilize for 2014 as well. But yeah, I think it isn't just about Hillary Clinton. I think she is a groundbreaker, and she came so close to helping break the glass ceiling that I think that is, a big motivator, and people are excited about her for that reason. But I would even think, someone like Senator Amy Klobuchar from Minnesota is exciting. Someone like Senator Kirsten Gillibrand from New York is exciting. And I really think that if any of them were in Iowa today, people would be really excited to talk to them and willing to hear their thoughts on how they'd want to move the country forward, because they're doing a great job in the Senate. And I know I, for one, would be thrilled to talk to them as well.
Heather, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Thanks for
Heather.
having me.
Enjoy your Friday.
Thank you. Thanks, you too.
Okay.
So so the Emily's List on their website notes that this isn't just about Hillary, but it sounds
Wink,
like
wink.
it's mostly about Hillary. Emily's List did endorse her in 2008.
Right.
They were one of her top contributors. So it is I mean, I think we could say safely this is mostly
Here's
about
the
Hillary
thing.
Clinton.
I actually think there are, and Heather made this point, I do think there are credible other women. She mentioned Kirsten Gillibrand of New York, Amy Klobuchar. I would throw Elizabeth Warren in there, though she's a freshman senator from Massachusetts. She's raised $40+ million to get elected to beat Scott Brown. She's got a national following. She fits the liberal end of the party. There are other people. The thing is until Hillary Clinton says yes or no, none of those people, male or female, frankly, matter. And every word that Hillary Clinton says in between now and when she makes a decision is going to be parsed. Monday, she's going to be in San Francisco.
I was speaking of words.
Right. She's going to, the American Bar Association is honoring her. She can talk about sort of as she has quite a bit since leaving office, the role of women in politics. She talks about it generically, but clearly it's about her. You know, Jackie, I tend to believe that she has to look at the polling, and if there is a shred of desire in her to be president of the United States, she has to look at it and say, golly, I've got a really good chance. I mean, I don't think we'll find out until at least after the 2014 elections, but...
Yeah, it's not just women who are waiting for her to decide. I think there's several men as well.
Everyone, Republican, Democrat, man, woman, yes.
Totally. Well, we'll be watching that speech on Monday to see how Hillary addresses these issues.